Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Am is a 2000 novel by Philip Athans, the same guy who wrote the first Baldur's Gate novel to go with the game. While the first novel was released actually about half a year after the first game, the release of this novel was aligned with the release of the second game, coming out the same month as the game. Like the first, our protagonist is Abdel Adrian, and characters such as Jahira reappear, while Minx and Yoshiro are new to the novel story, but familiar to the game players. My favorite new character was the vampire elf, formerly of Soldan Nesselar, Bodhi. She presents as a human, though. Imoen is a young woman that gets pulled along with Abdel because of her parentage as well in this story. And her arc involves some homoeroticism, particularly where some drow are concerned. Baal, Lord of Murder, is dead. That is kind of the plot here. His followers want to bring him back, though, so naturally his mortal children become targets of those machinations. And we know Abdel is a surviving Baal spawn, and thus the story has its call to adventure. The story begins with Nightmare, as Abdel is a prisoner in a dungeon. It's a nice setup, though. We get flashback explaining how he got there. And he's treated how, heroes often are in life, torturously and in the dark. Shadow thieves and vampires play a part, and of course, Am, a nation south of Baldur's Gate, and south of Candlekeep as well. And we get a good look at Athkatla. Abdel is still an angry but capable warrior, though he starts this story naked, in a place for rebirth of sorts. Anyways, the plot itself is more interesting and well done. It's somewhere in the gray, deeds being close to bad and good at the same time. The action is fast and bloody like last time, but the plot is more interesting and not as ridiculous as the first book. What fans of the game think of it, I'm not sure, since my exposure to the plot is actually rather limited. I played much more Dark Alliance games than the, traditional ones. But overall, not a great novel. I guess maybe you could call it terrible, depending on who you are. So anyways, it's something I finished, though. That is that.